Welcome back, lamp bearers. Today I'm showcasing one of my favorite original creations in Lords of the Fallen 2023, the Hornskull Omni Mage. This build combines the Hornskull's unique special attack with the power of all three schools of magic, allowing you to seamlessly switch between Radiance, Inferno, and Umbral sorceries while delivering a strong melee damage. Throughout this guide, I'll break down every piece of equipment, my spell selection, Umbral eyes, and rune setup, before finishing with several boss demonstrations so you can see the build in action for yourselves. Alright, let's begin with the equipment. My primary weapon is the Hornskull +10, paired with Jeffrey's Dagger +10 in the offhand, although Jeffrey's Dagger remains sheath. Equipping it allows the Hornskull to function even better when you're adding in graphics runes. For my catalyst, I used Lost Berescu's Catalyst +10. While this build can technically use any catalyst, Lost Berescu's Catalyst is my personal choice because of its excellent Umbral spell power, making it a strong option for an Omni Mage setup. So for my spell selection, it consists of Umbral Weapon, Latimer's Javelin, Magma Surge, Aureus's Judgment, and Mater Dome. This combination provides incredible versatility, which allows me to adapt to different encounters with powerful Umbral, Inferno, and Radiant sorcery. Now for armor, I use the Paladin Helm, Harrower Armor, Veteran of the Veil Gauntlets, and the Harrower Leggings. This setup keeps my equipment load light enough for the Princess's Sting to remain effective while still providing an excellent overall protection. Of course, you can adjust the armor pieces to match your own defensive preferences as long as you maintain a light equipment load. My pendant is Princess's Sting, which increases damage while maintaining a lighter equip load. For the rings, I equip the Charred Root and the Ring of Radiant Preeminence. Charred Root allows Inferno sorceries to be cast with a non-Inferno catalyst, while the Ring of Radiant Preeminence allows Radiant sorceries to be cast with a non-Radiance catalyst. Together, these two rings allow any catalyst with available spell slots to cast all three schools of magic: Radiance, Inferno, and Umbral. This is what kind of makes the concept of an Omni Mage. And finally, I always carry about Umbral Vertebrae, allowing me to replenish Soulflay charges whenever required, which is very important because we will be using the lamp quite a lot. Now, the Umbral lamp plays an important role in this build. In the primary socket, I equipped the Umbral Eye of Betrayed Eliad, granting an additional Soulflay charge. In the first secondary socket, I used the Umbral Eye of Marco the Axe, providing another additional Soulflay charge. And finally, in the second secondary socket, I equipped the Umbral Eye of the Pale Butcher, which increases damage dealt to an enemy's soul by 25%. These additional Soulflay charges are especially valuable because the Hornskull's unique special attack consumes Soulflay charges. Having those extra charges allows me to use these powerful range attack more frequently while still keeping charges available for Soulflaying enemies and bosses when needed. The Hornskull's special attack launches two homing Umbral projectiles, dealing heavy wither damage from mid-range. This makes it an excellent tool for opening encounters, applying pressure, and creating opportunities during boss fights. Now, let's look at the rune setup. On the Hornskull +10, I use one graphics rune, increasing physical damage while wielding the weapon two-handed, together with two shown runes, increasing elemental damage. Since this build makes heavy use of Umbral damage through both the weapon and spell selection, these runes complement the overall playstyle extremely well. On the Jeffrey's Dagger +10, I equip three graphics runes, further increasing physical damage while using the Hornskull in its dual wield stance. Together, these runes strengthen both the Hornskull's melee attacks and its unique range special attack, creating a balanced build capable of handling a wide variety of encounters. And that concludes my breakdown of the Hornskull Omni Mage build. I hope this build gives you some inspiration for your own journey through Lords of the Fallen 2023. If you enjoyed the content I create, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think of this build. I'd also love to hear about some of your own favorite builds and unique combinations that you've discovered. Thank you so much for watching, Lamp Bearers. In light, we walk.
Those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Will Guard as a means to put an end to the madness,